What's up YouTube? Got a new pickup I want to share with you guys today. These are a pair of the Jordan 1 lows in the Atmosphere Gray colorway. As soon as I saw these leaked on the sneakers app and the website, I just knew I had to cop these. So now that I have these in hand, we'll be talking about materials, sizing and fit. I'll share a couple of ideas on how I plan on styling these sneakers, and then at the end we'll have a quick discussion about the Jordan 1 low hype these days. So with that being said, let's get into it. Alright, first look in hand. The materials are pretty decent quality. This is the Atmosphere Gray colorway, but in person it definitely does look a little more combination of a gray and a lavender. So it does have a subtle purple hue to it. Most of the upper is made with a pretty nice and soft tumbled leather, but the Atmosphere Gray part of the shoe is made of like a cracked leather. The tumbled leather does feel pretty soft to the touch. The toe box feels nice and soft. On the back of the heel, you got the Jordan Wings logo in black. Got the typical nylon tongue consistent with most Jordan 1 retros, with the black Nike Air on the patch right there. The thing that stood out to me in particular is the way they designed the midsole. Not sure if the lighting is picking it up, but they definitely tried to make that fake aged aesthetic on the midsole. But I think they overdid it quite a bit. It's quite yellowed, but you can see some of the really exaggerated yellowing right there. It definitely doesn't look natural at all. Here's some more yellowing on the front of the toe box right there. It just in person does look very artificial. And here is the outsole. I really do like this Atmosphere Gray colorway, at least in hand. Unfortunately with this pair there's a few small quality control issues. For one, you can see there's a pretty big scratch on the toe box right here. And then on the heel part where the upper attaches to the midsole, you can see the gluing job they did there is a little bit poor. Here is the other shoe. These sneakers actually do come with an extra pair of Atmosphere Gray laces. In terms of the aged details, both shoes are kind of similar in a sense where they tried to make that evident yellowing on the heel, like kind of trying to mimic this heel drag situation. And then here on the sides, it's kind of similar as well, where there's like a little exaggerated yellowing near where that pinky toe area would go on the lateral side right there. And then as well as the toe drag on the front. It's not exactly the same yellowing pattern, but it's very similar or closely similar positioning of it, placement and positioning of it. I'm trying to replicate a toe drag aesthetic as well as a bit of a heel drag aesthetic. But otherwise, there's not much else to say about these shoes. I'll let you know how they feel on feet. So in terms of sizing, I pretty much recommend true to size. My true to size is 9.5. I pretty much wear 9.5 with most, if not all, of my Nike sneakers, especially Jordan 1 lows. This is actually my first pair of Jordan 1 lows with the OG aesthetic, but I have plenty of other generic Jordan 1 lows, and I went 9.5. With these, I also went 9.5 and it worked out for me. So true to size is my personal recommendation. In terms of how I plan on styling these sneakers, I'll find myself rocking these mostly in the summertime or on nice warm days. So here are a few summer aesthetic outfits that I plan on rocking. For those more chilly evenings or as we transition from summer till fall, I'll probably be wearing a windbreaker jacket, some lightweighted gym shorts, and some crew socks. For the more preppy aesthetic, I have this Mandarin collared Lululemon shirt that I like. It kind of matches the colorway of the sneaker, and then I'll pair those with some chino shorts for again a nice preppy aesthetic. And on those kind of days where it's really relaxing, or if I'm just wanting to lounge around or be more lazy, but if you still want to spice up the outfit just a little bit, I suggest you go with something like a relaxed t-shirt with a garment wash or some sort of faded color. From a bottom standpoint, I also have a pair of faded lavender shorts, also from Lululemon, that I also like to wear with these shoes. Crew socks wise, you gotta go with the cream crew socks just to match this aged aesthetic. Of course, you can go all white too. Can't go wrong with either option. You can see the commonalities with all of these outfits here. The general theme I like to go for is that all of these outfits include a brighter color and with a somewhat of a vintage aesthetic. and that pretty much just goes in line with what this sneaker has to offer. So at the time I'm making this video, you can still cop these on sale on the SNKRS app. And that to me is just crazy because I really feel like this colorway is so neutral and it's so universal that this shoe would definitely have sold out 1 or 2 years ago. So the fact that these are still on sale and are easy to cop is just mind-blowing to me. It just comes to show how much the sneaker game has changed in the past 1 or 2 years. Personally for me, I'm all for it. I always love that feeling when I'm able to cop a sneaker that I really want without any resistance or without having to pay any sort of resale prices. In my opinion, these shoes might be the sleeper sneaker of the year, at least so far. But I would like to know your thoughts in the comments below. What are your thoughts on the Jordan 1 lows in general and the Jordan 1 low hype? Are you a fan of this specific atmosphere gray colorway? And do you think the Jordan 1 lows are dead? I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. If you made this far in the video, please do me a huge favor, hit that like button, it'll help me out a lot, and consider subscribing for more content on style, sneakers, and science. While you're at it, check out my other related videos here or here. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.